Potato salad time. You just want to pour it all over. This potato salad doesn't have any mayo in it. What's a staple at a 4th of July picnic, or any picnic for that matter? Potato salad. How many times do you see potato salad at a picnic and it's so thick and so creamy that you only want just a little bit because it's like too much? Well, that's why I'm trading in that kind of tater salad for a new kind of potato salad called German potato salad. It doesn't have mayo in it and instead has a little bit of grainy mustard and this beautiful vinaigrette, all complemented by a little bit of smoky bacon, because why not, and some crunchy veggies that are just gonna tie everything together. It is my favorite potato salad ever. I actually have it for dinner quite a bit in the summer, and you just need to throw a protein on the top and you have a full meal. So it starts off with some little baby red potatoes. You can also use just the regular classic gold potatoes, but these are just so much more pretty when they're boiled. They turn like a really nice red color and they just pop in your potato salad. So I have my baby potatoes. I'm gonna fill this pot with water and I'm gonna let them boil until they're fork tender, but not overdone and falling apart, because you really want a nice texture in your potato salad. See you then. Voila, they're boiling away. I'm just gonna stick a fork right into one and see whether it's fork tender or not, meaning you can stick your fork in, but they don't fall apart. It's a little hard, so a few more minutes. So my taters are all boiled. I'm gonna let these cool a little bit because they're too hot to slice. So we're gonna start with our other ingredients for our potato salad. And we're gonna start off with the crunchy ones. We have our 2 veg here. So we have some celery that I finely diced up, and I'm gonna show you quick how I dice up celery, because some people think it's like super tricky, but it's actually really easy. So all you do is you take your stalks and you just slice them in half. So that way they're a little bit smaller pieces, skinnier pieces. And then you just stack them just like this. And then you wanna just run your knife right through the celery, just like this. So I'm gonna slide those pieces right in there with the rest of them. I have some finely chopped red onion, and then I have some smoky, crispy bacon. All I did was I rendered the bacon in a pot until it was nice and crispy, took a slotted spoon, removed the bacon from the pan, and included just a little bit of those drippings, so just a little bit of that like burnt bacon juice on the bottom. So I have that there, and the final thing is I'm gonna start working on our dressing, or our vinaigrette. I have some grainy mustard, and this is the key to German potato salad. I have some apple cider vinegar, and if you've seen my other videos, you know I love my apple cider vinegar and I love my mustard together. And then I have a touch of honey, and I always add a little bit of honey into this combo of mustard and apple cider vinegar, just because it's very tart and assertive, and the honey is just going to mellow things out just a little bit, so it's not too crazy. And then I have some finely chopped garlic. And you can either leave the bacon drippings in with the bacon, or you can pop the bacon drippings in with the dressing. And when you whisk it together, it adds that little smoky flair. And then I'm gonna measure out about 1/3 cup of olive oil. That's gonna bring all those flavors together. And finally, some black pepper. Some salt. You don't want a ton because we do have bacon. And then I'm gonna take a whisk and I'm gonna whisk everything together. Everything's all mixed together. I'm gonna take a little spoon. It's tart. You really want it to have a nice pucker, because when you mix it with the potatoes really soak a lot of it up, and you want that flavor. Now that we have all of our components together, it's time to slice our potatoes. You want them to be cool enough to touch. So all I do is you can either cut them into thirds, cut them into quarters. You could do halves, but I feel like a little bit smaller is kind of like bite size. So I'm gonna pop all of them into a big bowl and then toss them with vinaigrette and all of our ingredients. We're nearing the home stretch. I'm gonna add in my crunchy veggies. It's gonna give this potato salad a nice texture instead of being super mushy. We have our smokiness here, and this also adds a nice crunch. Look at that, with the drippings, just for a little extra decadence. And then I have my vinaigrette. Give it a final whisk, and then you just want to pour it all over your potatoes and just toss your potatoes. And what I especially love about this potato salad too is I always worry, taking some mayo-y potato salad to a picnic and having it sit out for a while. Since this potato salad doesn't have any mayo in it, it'll do well outside for a little bit longer. You can serve it warm or room temp. This is the most handsome potato salad I've ever seen. I can't wait to dig in. I can't wait to bring this to my family picnic this weekend. It's always such a hit. It's potato salad unlike any other. Check it out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. Tater time. Can you see me?